Hello everybody, welcome to your Daily Pop. I thought we'd pull an animal card. Ooh, fire ants. Six of Swords, moving away from stuff. Woo, the Magician. How much do we love this? So fire ants, busy, effective, stinging, going for it. I feel like that you guys might probably be creating something that is very electric for other people. It's a big draw, a lot of magnetism, almost like when you have a beautiful big lamp on your back porch and you turn on at night and you see a million moths run to it. Great ideas, things that are going to travel very quickly and people are going to be excited about. Wonderfully enough for you guys, I feel like this is indicative of us moving away from unhealthy patterns, burdensome behaviors. It can be people, it can be places, but I feel like it's more habits. And guess what? People can be habits, doing things, overspending, whatever it is. You guys are realizing, whoa, I'm recognizing this for what it is. And it's not really great. It could be doing like spending, having so much money and spending almost all of it every time it comes in and then feeling a lack mentality. And you're going to stop and you're going to be putting a little bit away. That could be also going to the grocery store when you're hungry and buying all these, super fatty, sugary foods. I have a really bad habit that I'll wait till I'm so hungry and then I'll figure, well, I'll just get my food from the grocery store, something they make there at the same time. That is like such a crazy predicament I always get myself in, and then I end up buying, fast things because I'm hungry. I want like little chicken wings, I want like Tostitos, I want a bunch of junk. So now it's like before I even go in, I make sure I'm fortified with a meal. It's setting the stage for success for yourself when it comes to this, because the Magician recognizes that there's magic opportunities, wonder galore. Everything can come out not only the way we want, but even better if we start to set the stage for success. That means, the basics. Are we eating well? Are we sleeping well? Are we having good self-care? What are we feeding and letting into our mind? What are we, like, it's funny, last night I was thinking, I don't really like scary things, but I love how the American Horror Stories are done. They're so awesome, every single one of them. And I didn't realize that they had a new one, and it was based out of P-Town and Provincetown. And I was losing my mind yesterday because I recognized everything. We were just there a couple months ago. And I was just loving it. I was loving seeing the houses and the shops and everything and the beaches that Hagen and I and Ian were on. I thought it was so cool. And I do love that. But it does give me like crazy dreams and stuff. But I also, the actors in that are so fantastic. Like everybody is so good in that. So it's like one of my new obsessions. But then I realized too, because this particular one is so awesome, it's about creatives and artists. And the whole premise is, would you take a pill if you could be the absolute best at what you did? So say I took this black pill, that's the premise of the show. I could be the absolute best orator, and a lot of it has to do with writers. I could be the best orator, writer, jewelry maker on the planet. Like, people just can't get enough of you if you take this pill. You get so creative and you do things so outside of the box and so outstanding, you become the best in the world at it. Yet the side effect is, if you take this pill, you become aggressive and hostile, and you have to drink other people's blood to stay alive. And I thought right away, no, first of all, you basically have to kill people and become like a vampire, because this pill creates a vitamin deficiency where that's all you want. You crave blood too. So I thought, oh my God, what a trade-off. You become the absolute utmost sought after, talented, wealthy, amazing person in whatever field you're in if you have talent. But then there's another gamble too. If you think you have talent and you don't really, that pill turns you just into a blood-sucking vampire that hates everyone and just kills people because your want of talent is so crazy. Like, it is the craziest premise. I love it. And I'm not going to give any, they let you know that from the get-go. So it's not even, any big deal. But I was like, wow, what a temptation for a lot of people, right? Like, would you give up your humanity and actually like just become aggressive and to get to, this uber successful state? And I was like, oh my God, it was so crazy. But this is, and I loved watching this. I love to see some of the effort and love and drive that goes into people that want to create the best of themselves, whether you're a violinist, whether you are a writer, whatever it is, because there's nothing worse than a block that occurs with that, right? And I see this Magician being a block just being lifted. If you're having a situation where you feel like, I don't know exactly the right words to say, type, or whatever your creation is, all you have to do is take a little baby step. This magic step is knowing that all things are possible and that art, like anything, is subjective. What a book somebody might think is the best thing in the world might be utter garbage to somebody else. A color pattern and use of stones and a piece of jewelry might be somebody's dream piece. Somebody else might be totally offended by the colors. You know what I mean? It is a matter of that. But you're going to kind of have these far-reaching notions of something that you want to create. And you're going to be taking little steps, whether it's drawing, whether it's affirming, whether it's visualization helps. And you're going to be taking steps towards this and really creating some magical things. And people are going to find it magnetic. They're going to find it a draw. They're going to find it basically on fire. And with this, it's like, it might be something quite different than you're used to or accustomed to creating. So you might be like evaluating it through a skeptical eye, like, is that any good? But guess what? Because every form of art is subjective. If it's good to you, it has meaning and you feel pulled to it and you love it, do it. I don't care if you're making videos for YouTube and you have one viewer, keep going. Things that we create with love and affection and care have a way of seeing its way through, you know, even if it's a slow elevation or a slow escalation to what you want it to be. We have to start from somewhere, right? And that's what you're going to start to understand. And I feel this pull to this, so I'm going to do it. And I have a lot of people that are having later in life, like ta-da moments, you know, they're in their 40s, 50s, and they're like, all of a sudden, you know what I want to do? I want to open my own bakery. You know what I want to do? I want to create resin jewelry. You know what? And they just really feel a pull towards it. And I think when we listen to our inner heart and we follow it, we're consistently going to have this every day. This is for me. You know, this is the perfect time to read. I get all excited about doing my private reads and my public reads, and I go off and do them. This is a perfect time for me to create some bracelets. Go off and do that. And my new thing too that I'm really excited about is I'm going to be doing some shadow boxes for Christmas for our art gallery that's in row 8, and it was the weirdest thing, and it was this aha moment. We just happened to be in IKEA, and I thought, wow, that's a really good price on empty shadow boxes. And I thought of this premise, like adding jewels after a center artwork, jewels around it, real jewels, because again, they have the energy and, you know, they still have the same properties. And I thought of all of these things, and then the craziest thing happened just yesterday. I went on Pinterest and I was seeing, you know, what's on sale for empty shadow boxes, and they had examples of exactly what I was thinking about when it came to gems and pictures and shadow boxes. And I thought, aha, that is the cosmic frisbee that I caught and that I'm going with. So you're going to have your hand out there ready for these cosmic shots, and you're going to go for it, and that's going to, that's going to set you up for your success, your artistic endeavor that you've been looking for. So I'm really excited for you guys. So that's your daily pop. Comment down below if you watch American Horror Story, because I'm so into it now. Like, I think I watched 6 episodes in a row last night. I could not get enough of it. I'm trying to be calm and not start watching it before 5 tonight because I'm just so stoked about it. So I promised myself after all my work's done, I'll watch 2 episodes and then I'll calm down. Like, I hate when I get on that thing where I just want to know more, and that is, you know, recognition to really good writing or really exciting stuff. So it's like, yeah, I just feel like I'm going to go bonkers with it. So you guys, I'm excited. Just start to peruse too. If you feel this kind of inkling, like, I really want to go do something, I don't know exactly what, start to peruse Pinterest and other things, and it'll spark something. That's what it does with me. It starts to spark something, and then you're like, yes, that is the golden ticket. That's the direction I want to move in, and that's what I want to produce. So love and light, you guys. Enjoy your Saturday.